Oh balls! Welcome back to Drinking by My Shelf. My name is Emma and today I am reacting to my September TBR, and I can already tell you I did not read even half the books on this list. I had a shocker of a reading month. I'm not even sure this one bottle is going to be enough for this bullshit. If you haven't seen these videos before, I record at the start of every month a TBR on video, and then at the end of every month I watch it back and react to it and let you know how many of the books that I read. And for every book that I didn't read, I have to take a drink. Did I read any of the books on this list? I don't even think so. Okay, let's do this. Hello! Coming in here to give my September TBR. Warning, this is going to be a long TBR. Emma, get your drink in your hand. You're probably going to have failed. Okay, the books that I want to read in September. It's going to be a busy month. First up, let's go to the books that I need to read for work. Ahem! The Invisible Library series, books 1 to 4. And yes, Emma, these do count as individual books. You need to have read Book 1, The Invisible Library. Yes, I did read that one. Book 2, The Masked City. Yes, I read that one too. Book 3, The Burning Page. No, I did not. And Book 4, The Lost Plot. I didn't read that either. Drink, bitch! I did. Oh, goddamn. Just turned on my microphone. I hope I sound better now. Well done me. Okay, another book that I need to read for work is The Stranger Upstairs by Melanie Rabe. Don't have a copy with me because I left it on my desk at work, but you better have read it. I did read that one. Whew. And then finally, another book that I need to read for work is Treasure Island, which again I've left at work, by Robert Louis Stevenson. I did actually read this once back in the day, many years ago, and it's really fun. And I'm going to a Treasure Island themed dinner for book break, and it's going to be great. So I think I'll have fun reading this book. But did I do it? Okay, so I didn't read it, which means I should drink. But in terms of for work, it's going to be okay because I have already read it. I have enough to talk about for the book break video. We're good. Okay, so those are my workbooks. Now moving on to the books that have been left over for me by various challenges that I failed. A book that has been on my last couple of TBRs, I think, and I haven't read yet, is The House of Birds by, who's it by? Morgan McCarthy. This book looks gorgeous, Emma. You should read it. If you still haven't read this one, that's a double drink. Fuck. And then also, if you've seen my most recent Balancing the Books video, you will see that I cheated terribly and kept the 2 books I was supposed to give away because I couldn't decide what to do about it and I really wanted to read them. But there's 1 drink each for either of these books that you did not read. Okay, I'm actually safe on those because I read The Couple Next Door and it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. It was silly, but I'm glad I read it. And I read half of Mislaid, and then today just decided, fuck it, I'm DNFing this book. I was literally halfway through, and it's not bad, it's fine, it was interesting, but I was reading it on the train, and even like on a train where I didn't have my phone charger and I didn't have any other books, so I literally had nothing else to do, I still wasn't compelled to read this book, which is not a good sign. This month I'm going to be buddy reading a book with Jade from Boho Bookworm, and that is Night Film by Marisha Pessl. I've wanted to read this for ages, so hopefully we did. It's pretty long, so we might not have finished it, but as long as we did start our buddy read, then that's fine. We did. We started it, we finished it. Well, I started it and finished it. Jade didn't because she wasn't enjoying it. I loved it, and I've been wanting to read that one for ages, so I'm so glad I finally did. I also would like to read A Spark of Light by Jodi Picoult. I have this one on my Kindle, and it's coming out, or it came out. I would really like to read that one while it's still new and exciting. Whoops, didn't read it. And then another readathon, Katie from Books and Things is hosting a The 13th Tale read-along. I don't think that I have that book, but I have read it many years ago and I loved it, so I'd really like to join in with that readathon. Did I manage to do that? I did manage to do that and I really enjoyed it. It was just as good the second time around, even better. For book club we are reading The Complete Mouse graphic novel. I'm guessing you did that one, otherwise you're in trouble? I did read that one. Oh my god, it was so good. That's already 13 bloody books, I think. That's some mental math that's probably wrong, and I haven't even done my get a hold of your shelf challenges. So, for the final 2, are you ready? First, the game where I pick a challenge out of a hat. A hat? A cup. This month, I have to read the book that I was most excited to read when I bought it. I think I already know what that is. Let me go and check my shelf, but I'm pretty certain I know what that is. Okay, when I first bought this, 2 years ago, I was so excited to read If on a Winter's Night a Traveller. I read the first chapter in the Try a Chapter tag ages and ages and ages ago and completely fell in love with it, and I was super excited and I went and bought it and then just haven't read it. So this one is going to happen this month. Did it? Did it? Did it? I'm so sorry, past Emma, it still hasn't happened. And then finally I'm going to roll a dice for the final challenge. This TBR is completely ridiculous. It's lucky I'm going on holiday this month, so I have like a vague chance that I might do it. I rolled a 5, which means to read the oldest book on my TBR, oldest in terms of the one that I've had on the TBR for the longest. I'll be right back. And that is The Wonder by Emma Donoghue. I'm really excited about this actually. And this was the one, when I went to choose the book I was most excited about, I actually paused over this one, so I was like, this was definitely out there. This one I was second most excited about when I bought it. So that worked pretty well. And look, ooh, it's shiny. I didn't notice that before until it was on camera. I've really enjoyed everything I've read of Emma Donohue's, so hopefully I will love this one too. Considering I'm so excited about these books, apparently, I'm not very good at actually reading them. Okay, let me just see how excessive and ridiculous this TBR looks. Oh boy! And this isn't even all of them because some of them are still on my desk at work or on my Kindle. I'm ridiculous. I'm probably drunk in the future, am I? I mean, not quite, but I have just drunk slightly more than a bottle of this in the last 3 minutes because I barely read any of that shit. And if you thought that was bad, my balancing the books is going to be a real mess. Real mess. Cool, great. Well, that was me reacting to my September TBR, which I did not succeed at. And also, all the books that I didn't manage to read on that are going to have to get carried over to next month. So next month's TBR is going to be even more crazy. When will this ever end? Will I ever read these books and catch up with this? Give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying this format and leave me a comment below letting me know how you did with your September TBR. Hopefully you did a little bit better than me. And of course subscribe to this channel by hitting that button below because I post new videos every Friday. I know that I haven't for the last 2 weeks, but usually I'm very consistent and you know they're fun and they always involve drinking. So yeah, see you next time. Bye!